Hi all, it's Ali here, and I've got Rolo with me, who's had loads and loads of treats and is trying to get more treats out of me, as he does. I wish he'd just settle down because the house is clear of people, absolutely clear of people. It's great. So I've got like a half-hour window to start making this video or to make a video. It would be nice to actually finish something without someone coming in the door and interrupting me. You can see I've got a hat on. Wear lots of hats. I do enjoy them. Sometimes I sort of get a bit neglectful and I don't wear them for a while, and I don't know why, because I really like them. So during this video, as I'm telling you the story about the hen do, I want to tell you a little bit about the mini golf that we went to. It was part of the hen do where we had all those cocktails, and I wanted to tell you a bit about it. One of the things I'll be doing though is changing my hats as I talk, because I think I can multitask. We can do that, can't we, Rolo? We can multitask. Oh, she's just too sweet. But as you can see in the background of the over there are all his treats. Anyway, let me tell you. Last Saturday, I did tell you, and you've seen the video where we're absolutely out of our heads on cocktails. We went up to London to Harvey Nicks. Part of this, we went to several different places. Part of this is we went to a mini golf. Absolutely hilarious. It was called the Caddy Shack in London. When I first walked in, I mean, the noise from the music was phenomenal and it was heaving with people. Well, of course it was. It was a Saturday afternoon. We booked to go in to do mini golf, and of course, there's cocktails being served there. There's people drinking at tables. I believe people out there, they served food. I noticed they had like tortilla chips and things like that you could get, a bit like you get at the cinema, I suppose, that sort of thing. Anyway, when we went in there, I thought, oh my God, mini golf. How the hell am I going to cope with mini golf? I did really well though. I think I told you I haven't even got my certificate. Oh no, that was the certificate for drinking. Hang on a minute. I'm getting mixed up. It was a very mixed up day. I've got to say this because, oh gosh, it was. Because things felt discombobulated because obviously when you've had a drink or two, your memory of timeline of events gets mixed up. So yeah, sorry, the certificate was for something else. That was for, oh yes, that was for the learning how to do cocktail making. I'm not sure I can remember much of it, but still. Anyway, we went to the Caddy Shack in London. This was later on in the day. And we started playing the crazy golf. This place is huge. It's like, I guess it was black all inside. Now, for people that don't like clowns, it's not a good place to go because as we went through with the mini golf, a lot of them had like clowns shapes over the mini golf. And if anybody knows what mini golf is like, it was or indoor golf really rather than I suppose it's still mini golf. I think it was 9 holes, and the last hole was the hardest, and I got a hole in one, and so did Lisa, my friend, and so did a couple of others, and I came equal first, so that made me thrilled. So that was great fun. But when we were there playing mini golf, I noticed that lots and lots of, most people, that youngsters there, they're absolutely lovely, and everyone was really polite in there, but it was heaving with people, and I found myself getting a bit, oh my God, all these people. It was a good job I'd had a lot to drink because I do suffer with anxiety. And anybody that knows me knows that when I get really anxious, what did I say about peace and quiet and making videos? Excuse me, Rolo, stop. Anyway, thank you. We were there. There was hordes of people, and I could feel my anxiety coming up. I was getting tired. Eventually, after the mini golf, we sat down, and the youngsters, many of them, just carried on drinking. There's a party of 8 of us, and there was like maybe three or four of us were slightly on the what I'm going to say older age group. I think was I the young one from oldest, something like that. Maybe I was the oldest actually. Anyway, we got seats, and I looked out all over the sea of people. And all these people had hair, and this is where I'm tying in with my hat. A lot of people know that I've got OCD and that I get stressed very easily. And one of the things I do, I don't know why I do it. Apparently, it's called trichotillomania, which I have talked about before on other videos. But it's where people pull out their hair, which is called trichotillomania or tenomania. That's right. But mine's trichotillomania, where I cut my hair. Other people's where they pull their hair out. But I was looking over the sea, and I just had people, and there was no one with hair this sort of length. And while I've got used to it over the years, and I think it sort of quite suits me, it is my style. I was thinking to myself, there must be a style out there that suits me. That if I actually bothered to grow my hair, I might quite like it. But at the moment, I can't get past this phase of just cutting it off. I did quite well when I wore a wig one time, and I've worn a wig a few times actually. Once was because I did have literally holes in the back of my hair when I had glandular fever. There were just like I lost hair in little patches. So that was when the wigs first started, and that was about 20 years ago now. And then after that, this cutting obsession with cutting really just became more and more and more. So I've really enjoyed wearing lots of hats at times, and sometimes I just think, oh well, I'll grow this part of my hair a little bit here, and then I cut this bit short, and then I'm not too sure. I think I like it, and then I bleach it, and then I dye it, and then I do that. I never seem to be able to just let it go and enjoy my hair for what it is. I've never been able to do it. It's like the driving force. And this is what ties in with what happened to me recently when we were in the mini golf, sort of this massive place where all the drinking was, and we'd done our mini golf. I was looking over, and there was a sea of youngsters. They all had beautiful hair. There wasn't one person in there that I thought could see with hair like this. And I even noticed a couple of girls talking, and they were looking at me. And when you've got paranoia and you think, they're talking about me. I know they're talking about me. And I could have been wrong, but I'm absolutely certain they were, because the girl turned around when she saw me looking at them, she sort of went like that. And you sort of know. And I could only think that the reason they were talking about me was for my very short hair. I'm not ashamed that I have this. It's just part of my quirky personality. I'm upset with myself that I don't seem to have any other options. So I have ordered a wig called Lily from Jean René. I've no idea when it's coming in, hopefully soon. And unless I look like a complete and utter arse in it, I will probably model it for you. I think it would be quite fun. But it was at this thing on the Saturday that I realised to myself, oh my God, it would be so nice to see. It's going to take me an awful long time. It's going to take me a year to grow 6 inches. I've tried this before. It's never worked. I've always gone back to cutting it. So I'm not going to give myself any expectations particularly. And I've got plenty of hats, but I just feel that when I looked out over this sea of youngsters that all had this, hair to here and looked pretty, and actually hair to here would be lovely. Any hair would be quite nice. I thought to myself, I think I actually would like some hair if I could just stop the obsession over it. And we always laugh, oh, Ali, hair today, gone tomorrow. And it's such an old joke. And I'm like, but that was what I saw. And that's what I noticed about myself. And I thought, God, I think I want some hair. So I've ordered some hair. If it looks good, I'll order some more probably. And I've also made sure that the wig this time, they call them the Oh So Light collection, because one of the things about wearing a hairpiece, let's not call them a wig, but a hairpiece, and it's like, I suppose, if you have extensions, suddenly it makes you hot, because obviously you're not used to it. And I have my own internal thermostat. I'm either very hot or very cold. So really, that determines as to which hat goes on for the day, or whether I wear a hat at all. My parents think that false hair is absolutely dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. They think it's absolutely, it gives them the willies. But I assure them that actually it's not real hair. And even if it was real hair, it doesn't really matter. But it makes them go all funny. Mum used to say, oh, Dave, oh my God, it's horrible. It's like having a rug on your head. But of course, today things have changed so much. And, I really thank, the trends of today and how we've got the choice to have all these different things now. And it's great fun. And I just think this would be a really nice thing to do. So I'm going to have a go again. I've also seen my doctor because part of having ADHD is it causes depression, obsessional disorders, and impulsivity. I clearly have all of those. And I was on this, sertraline, and I took 200. Now, I was at the top of these, and I was on these for many, many, many years, and they've just changed me over in the last 12 weeks to something called Vensa, which I think, is that venlafaxine? I'm not sure. But it's meant to be a slow release, and I do think, in a way, it's better. Having said that, I'm having panic attacks, and I'm only on 150 milligrams of this. Now you can go up to 3 something. So I'm seeing the doctor this afternoon. I'm rather hoping she might up it because I have been having the most awful panic attacks. This is my last hat, and this is my mother's, and I love it for that reason. It's a beret, obviously. I feel bloody French. So I'm hoping the doctor may be able to sort me out a little bit more. I have no idea whether these are helping more or not at the moment. It's when you change medication, it takes a long time to get that absolutely balanced right. For me, I know I need something. I know it's a very quirky, odd thing, I think, to have, but I know that I'm not the only one out there, and I have a particular beautiful lady in Australia who completely understands. I was part of a group for hair cutting for a while, but I came out of that, and I thought I would share this with you because it was all part. This all came. All these thoughts of mine came to a sort of height when I went on this hen party. I have to say, young people today look so fantastic. God love you all. You really make the most of what you've got, and with all the different things, eyelashes, makeup, and it's so lovely that I felt a part of a really young group of people. And I felt absolutely at ease. It was a fantastic day, and this Caddy Shack, if anyone's got in London and wants to go and have a round of mini golf, it doesn't actually mind clowns too much. They weren't too horrendous, but it was a bloody laugh. You can enjoy a cocktail, and I'd highly recommend that. If I hadn't been so tired, I think I'd have really loved it even more. It was a huge laugh. Anyway, thanks ever so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Love you all. Please share and please subscribe. Bye.